I'm Professor Sports Cards. This is Larry Bird.
Bird, for those that don't know, won 3 straight MVPs in the league with the Showtime Lakers and Michael Jordan and the Bad Boys present. 3 straight MVPs. MVP.
There's a part of NBA history that often gets lost that we need to get into before we talk about Larry Bird's rookie card. You see, prior to Larry Bird becoming professional, he was one of the top NBA prospects of all time, alongside his ultimate rival, Magic Johnson. Both players entered the league in 1980 and even share a rookie card together, but we'll get back to that in just a moment. The Bird-Magic rivalry started early on in their college careers and continued well through their NBA playing days.
Play gone and play going. Bird inside.
In storybook fashion, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird both met in the NCAA championship, which was foreshadowing a long, competitive relationship to come for the next decade and more. Over the next 12 NBA seasons, Magic and Larry Bird would combine to go 14 NBA championships, and at least one of them was represented in the NBA Finals in every single championship in the decade of the 1980s. However, this is the part that often gets lost in NBA history. Larry Bird wasn't the first or even second pick. That's right, he was the 6th pick. And as you can see here, there's no Magic Johnson on that list. And that's because Larry Bird entered the 1978 NBA draft, not the 1979 NBA draft where Magic Johnson was drafted after his college career just like Larry Bird. For the 1978 draft, Larry Bird had just finished his junior year at Indiana State. However, he was eligible and did enter the 1978 draft because his original 1974 college class had already graduated. Get this, his home state Indiana Pacers had the first overall pick and traded it for the 3rd pick and still passed on Larry Bird. Larry Bird went back to play the 1979 season in college, and he could have went back into the NBA draft in 1979. He did elect to sign with the Boston Celtics. Not only that, he signed for a record rookie deal of over $3 million on this 5-year contract.
Kid from French Lick, Boston, and one of the few guys ever be in a 3-point contest and shoot with a warm-up shirt on. And for young guys that don't know him, they think of Larry Bird as a jump shooter. But he was so much more than that. He was a passer. He averaged double-digit rebounds. He defended, he took charges, and he's just a straight-up complete basketball player.
From 1969 to 1982, the only producer of basketball cards was Topps. Topps stopped producing basketball cards in 1982 and didn't produce another set till 10 years later in 1992. That means Larry Bird has only one true rookie card. And that rookie card just so happens to come out in a year when players don't have their own base cards. And he just so happens to get paired with fellow Hall of Famer, fellow Mr. Cool, Dr. J, Julius Erving. To make things even more insane, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird's arch nemesis, is also on the card, and it also happens to be Magic Johnson's only rookie card as well. This card is definitely a grail, and in my opinion, one of the best basketball cards ever made. In 1981, Topps printed their last set for a decade. Larry Bird got his first card, solo. Some consider this a secondary rookie card, because it's his first card all to himself. Bird also had a super action card in the 1981 Topps set, a higher number card in the set. No sports card company was sanctioned to produce cards between 1982 to 1986 until Fleer printed the iconic Michael Jordan rookie card set. A company by the name of Star released cards regionally, and they're widely considered legitimate cards from the 80s. That means Bird's next quote-unquote official card was the 86 Fleer. For the majority of Bird's career, there was only one company printing basketball cards each season, and that company was Fleer. You can also notice that the pop counts on all these cards are very low. However, of these late 80 Fleer cards, there are plenty in high grade. So while still rare, having 300 or 400 top 10 does make the cards a little less valuable. 89 is the first year of hoops. Here you can see it follows a similar trend with a low population count but plenty in high grade. Each late year Fleer set had a sticker involved, considered an early type of insert card. Larry Bird's NBA career lasted from 1979 to 1992. He was a 10-time All-Star and won the NBA MVP 3 years in a row. These contribute to his 3 total NBA championships.
His body was behind the basket, and he released that left-handed shot.
That was his own shot.
It's that time to take a look inside the pop count, starting with the iconic Grail rookie card. Keep in mind, that is the base card for all 3 of those Hall of Fame players there, and the rookie card for 2 of them. This card is perforated. You can rip the card into thirds, which is obviously not great for the value. This card is a one-of-a-kind in an era where only one card manufacturer was printing cards. If you can get your hands on this, you have yourself a grail in the basketball and sports card industry. Fleer 1986 has also got a lot of love over the years because of the Michael Jordan rookie card. People will be collecting this set for years to come because of the popularity of Michael Jordan, and it was the first set in 20 years done by Fleer. His 1981 Topps also is a very low pop count and an excellent card because it's his first card all by himself, and again, there's not another set made until 1986. Larry Bird has a limited amount of cards, and they all have somewhat low pop counts. If they're still affordable, go run out and get them now.
How many times does he drive that spike through your heart with shots like that? More than the statistical line when you talk about Larry Bird here this afternoon.
I'm Professor Sports Cards. These are the rankings. The GOATs on top, undisputed. You want as many of their cards as you can have. Rookies and really anything else will always hold some value. The next tier would be the legends, and you definitely want their rookies as well, if not other legend cards. The GOAT cards are generally going to have more value, hold more value. You'll be able to get rid of any GOAT fairly easy for a good price, where a legend, maybe a mid-year card of theirs isn't going to hold as great a value as the GOATs. Next up's Hall of Fame. Again, want those rookies, and really any of those players, they're Hall of Famers, All-Star, and finally the one and done. One and done is at least worthy of one of those cards in my collection or yours. However, the All-Stars, maybe you want to branch out. Rookie, insert, auto, who knows? Leave it up to you.
After all that being said, what does that mean for Larry Bird? Well, he has one of the grail cards in all of sports card collecting, along with the Magic Johnson and Dr. J in 1980 Topps. He is a GOAT. He does not have many cards, and his cards are low pop count. If you disregard the early 90s cards, which aren't that desirable, but you saw his cards in the 80s that just aren't that many, and the pop count is very, very low, and Larry Bird will live on forever. You cannot tell the story of NBA without Larry Bird.
They have different personalities and different backgrounds, but their value system was identical.
Magic Johnson.
To the greatest basketball player ever, but more important, a friend forever.
I dedicated my life to basketball, and I dedicated my life to the Boston Celtics. My basketball career is officially over, and I had a blast. But tonight I leave you and I say thank you, Boston. Good night.